put it on Twitch. If you want to watch it, Marcus.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash
Did J-Ron say he
things
get
that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field.
I did. I called him.
It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs
when you do the,
and the LSU Tigers.
He got to do his part.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and keeping an eye on all the storylines down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Mississippi State head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Only reason why me, man, is league, because I just like LSU, bro.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
It's just a
will
hard
come
team
out
to
to
leave.
the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
It's talking about least
They'll
favorite
start
league,
on
bro.
the ground with Buck Bothwell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
It is.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense
one
knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
That shoulder gap.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. A run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Kick is in the air. Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. LSU right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Firing to the right, complete. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
I think a big question at the start of the year was, could this transfer quarterback help take this offense to the next level? And David, he's really made his mark. He has played so well up to the midway point of the season with his decision-making, with his arm talent.
There's a crease.
That's how you help this thing.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many.
Punt, and he's got room. He's at the 20. just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way.
Apparently the running back from Mississippi State is supposed to be really good because
and defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
He must be solid.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge finding some room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that's the danger on 3rd and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the second level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
I mean, the run game is all good.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They'll try it over the left side.
Yep.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
The Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
So you're just hoping that you get a break.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That impression.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Quick
throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Now LSU quick to the line.
Yeah, I
and
wasn't
this
even looking. I
offense
thought it
gets
was
nothing
right.
done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Good, solid tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Now on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Running to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He did this before.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God.
Right downfield.
I played this
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This league is dog shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd.
I mean, it's just like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
You know, I really like this QB running the football, because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
I'm about to say no way.
No good.
I'm sorry, bro.
And
that shit tougher than this on the road.
Leaves us tied, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
That's the same nigga that
LSU right back to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Yeah, there you go.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side.
I'm confused on the Mississippi State.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone.
They go to Red Cow doing that too.
And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. They get to him as he throws. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
I don't know what I have.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down.
I have frick ball off. Okay.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. So Mississippi State will have to put this one away. Oh, they're faking it. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick
He
screen
did
to the
a
speed
big
line.
field goal pass.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is
He did a
threatening.
DB out there with 40
Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Second down coming up. Taylor wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Here's a gift to Bothwell. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. After that last fake, I think, and they'll fake it again. Right down the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Rushes on him. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man, it's Green. Slips one guy, now he's loose.
Ooh, the camera's in there. Crazy. What are you doing?
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add into this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work.
He was like blitzing.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Yeah, that's why I had so much time.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I said something because he didn't expect this. It's
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got it down the field. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Okay.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Come on.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The tap. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I mean, you run our formation Hulk 14 times. And tragic.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Louisville taking on the Syracuse Orange.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create.
Yeah, go ahead and concede. Yeah. 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 That was a dog walk. Dang. Yeah, he wanted the free one. Marcus got that guy, that motherfucker. On the recruiting shit. Hey, yo, I need you to log into my account though, so we can sync them though. You gotta log into my account. Yeah, you gotta log into my account so they sync. Cause it says pending, like your part. So you gotta, yeah, you gotta log out and log in as me. I'm giving this nigga 220 and he's still saying no. 200. NIL, nigga. Nigga still said no. Alright now. This old mess nigga, man. Oh, that's dope. That must be new. That's dope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about the slide protection? You talking about the slide protection? Yeah, 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 yeah. Slide protection is money, bro. That nigga Curry, I was watching that. I've been watching that shit. Nah, it's only press. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The ID that might probably works better now since they fixed that stacking over the player thing. You know what I mean? Like it's probably better now. Hey, you bagged a couple of them. Yeah. It's just like the only thing is you gotta know who guys gonna be on like on one. Dang. Yeah. 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 But some of it is like zone blocking and man blocking too. Kurt put me on with that shit too. So basically like if it's like a straight bar, that means it's like man to man blocking. If it's like a little stagny bar, that means it's zone blocking, meaning like they're gonna pass off the guy. So if your guy stunts, like if a DN stunts inward, it's zone blocking, so the guard's gonna get him and the tackle's not gonna get him. If it's like a straight bar, that means they're gonna just man up. So it's kind of like crazy a little bit. They're gonna like pass people along in the zone blocking. And you can do half and half on each side. So you can do like man blocking on one side. If it's 2v2, you just man blocking, then you zone block the other side, which is kind of sick. Yeah. full slide is like, you know, like 7 guys is blitzing to the right side. Right, you just gotta be ready.
Now it's time to choose
like
your
if you
team.
know that
Each school
happen,
has
right?
a unique
But
set of
but
athletic
the
director
full slide, you gotta just be
expectations, which
careful
are
with the other
goals
side
that
because you
you'll
might get
need to
bagged. You
accomplish
know what I
as a
mean? Like
coach.
if they
School's
starting
demeanor will
if they
impact.
starting
Now
with
it's
something
time
with like
to
showing
choose
blitz
your
and not really
role on the
blitzing that
field.
side.
You can
Gotta
create
be,
your. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a
if you're
motivator, you'll be focused
if
on
you're doing
developing
rollouts.
and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's
it's good on
chances
rollout.
of
So if
success
you're going to roll
on
out to the
game
right,
day
you want a full
with their
slide.
understanding of the
Does that
X's
make
and
sense?
O's.
Because you're going to sprint. Yeah.
Make sure you review.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's the guy like unaccounted for. Yeah. I gotta bring Ole Miss back now.